Hey, what's up, y'all? I was a little bit late today. It's 8:50, so this is what we're working with. It's something. But one of the topics today is going to be just life in general. I feel like our generation just makes it too difficult, or they perceive life as something that it's just a constant battle of stress, in which in some ways, in some cases it is, yeah, but they feel like it's extremely violent, that every day is a suffering. It only is if you perceive it that way. Your interpretation of life and how you feel about it, if it's good or bad, is only based on your experiences and your perception of those experiences. Now, if you're only having positive days, in which nobody does, but if you did, you wouldn't perceive life as difficult, or you wouldn't perceive it as something that is a hardship. It would be something that's easy to you and something that just is. It's not even honestly life, because what makes life is going through struggles and going through hardships and battles, going through also positive outcomes and character. I thought that was a dog. That scared the shit out of me. But going through character development and growth in every aspect of your life. Your interpretation of life is based solely on your experiences and what you go through and how you perceive those experiences, actions, or whatever it is. So I don't see how our generation sees life as something that is extremely difficult, when it's only because they perceive it that way. There has to be daily actions, daily habits that you have been doing for months or years that don't benefit you and make you kind of perceive life in that aspect. If you are constantly doing things that only improve yourself or improve your character or improve your quality of life, you're not going to be perceiving life as something that's difficult, because you're constantly growing, you're constantly developing, you're constantly creating. It doesn't make sense to perceive it that way unless you're not doing anything, unless you're not building towards anything, unless you're not working. If you're not trying to pursue anything, or if you're not working to develop, or if you're not creating, or if you're not doing anything, I mean, you're going to see life as something that is difficult, something that is hard. And yeah, it's easy to see it that way because you're not doing anything to change that. Nothing will change if you don't change yourself. Nothing will change if you don't change yourself. The quote I really love by Alex Eubank, and it goes, sacrifice for what you want, or what you want becomes the sacrifice. And I feel like that applies to everybody. It applies to me especially, because if I don't sacrifice my time, and if I don't sacrifice my effort, and if I don't sacrifice feeling sore, and I don't sacrifice feeling hurt when I'm doing a workout, I'm never going to grow. I'm never going to develop as a person physically. And if I'm never working, if I'm never doing anything to develop my character, or to develop my strength, or develop my person, then I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to build anything. Even be perceived as something that's, as someone that is even an effort of looking towards, because you don't want to waste your time on people that don't care about themselves. You not going to the gym, and you not eating healthy, and you not stretching, and you not caring about your body, you not you not doing the things that you know you need to do each and every single day, you don't respect yourself. Truly, you don't respect yourself. You don't love yourself. Truthfully, you do not love yourself if you're not pushing yourself to do the things that constantly will grow you, or develop you, or make you into the person that is going to be the best version of yourself, or the person that you want to be. You need to have respect for yourself to make yourself grow, to make yourself be developing into the person that you want to be. A lot of billionaires, at least some interviews that I've seen, and a lot of billionaires, and some like podcasts and things, just different videos, I've seen that they love the progress of becoming a billionaire, instead of actually being that billionaire. They would rather go through the process of being that billionaire 10 times than be that billionaire for a lifetime. They're so in love with the progress and the process of growing and developing and creating, that they don't care about the result. They don't care about the end goal. And I feel like that's why you become successful, is because you have to be in love with the progress. You have to be in love with the little things, that you have to be in love with the healthy habits that you do. You have to be in love with the routine that you have. You have to be intertwined with everything and everything that is about having a healthier body, having a healthier mind, having a healthier lifestyle. Because if you don't, what are you working towards? What are you pursuing? What are you wanting to get out of life? People think self-development is this thing that can end, or that eventually you're going to get to the end of the road, and it doesn't work that way. It's actually the complete opposite. It's an endless road. It's an endless journey of constantly being better, of constantly growing, and of constantly developing new traits or new characteristics that are going to be healthy for you in the end, that are going to be healthy for you in the longer run. So don't perceive life as something that is so difficult, because it's not. It's only difficult if you make it. There's people out there that genuinely wake up, go to work, do nothing after work besides eat, play video games, go to fucking bed, and then what? They think that they deserve a different outcome. They think they deserve a different result at the end of the day. No, you're not working towards anything. You're not trying to build anything. You're not improving your lifestyle. You're not trying to improve anything about your quality of life. So why the fuck do you deserve to have a better result or a different outcome? You're gonna have the same outcome. Oh my god, you're gonna have the same outcome and the same result every single fucking day if you're not gonna build towards anything. And it doesn't have to be building big. It can be small. It doesn't have to be starting with putting $100 a day into an account so it can grow over time. Put $5 a day. Put $1 a day if you can't afford 5. Put 50 fucking cents. Like, do something to build. It starts with a little consistent crawl, developing into now you're getting up and walking, and now you're jogging, and then you get into a run, into a sprint. You don't start off trying to fucking sprint. You start off crawling. Start off small. That's how you start as a baby. You start off crawling. What do? You start off crawling. Then, oh look, now you're messing with your legs. Oh, you're learning to walk a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna start standing up, and I'm gonna learn to walk a little bit. Okay, well, now I got the walking down. Let me start, let me give it a little jog or something. Let me see if walking can be a little faster. You try walking a little faster, now you're jogging. Eventually you're gonna get into that sprint. It's the same way with fucking life. Apply life as a video game. Apply life as being a baby. There's steps that you have to take. Reach those little steps, and then you'll eventually make it to that top step, and you'll be at the top. You'll be at that end goal. You'll be at that result. And that isn't the end. What you want to chase is the result. You want to chase the progress of being that. You want to chase that first step, because that's what it starts with. That's what it starts with, your first step. It doesn't start with being at the top. It doesn't start with the result. It's little steps by little steps. It's not big leaps. It's not big jumps. Do little by little. Stretch in the morning. Drink a full glass of water in the morning. Go out and get some sunlight in the morning. Pray in the morning. Just do little steps that eventually benefit you in the long run and actually make you have a positive day instead of a negative one. You won't see this life as so hard and so negative and such a hardship. So I feel like if you just build and you just try to be better each and every single day, there's not a day that you won't enjoy, truthfully. If you're growing each and every single day, and you're building towards something that's bettering you, or making you more money, or making you a better person, or making you look better, I mean, you're gonna enjoy every single day. And I feel like that's why I appreciate my days so much more, is because I'm actually building towards something. I'm actually working towards something. I've hit these little goals, and now I'm after the next one. And then after that, I'm gonna be after the next one. And then after I get that one, I'm gonna be right after the next one. It doesn't end. Self-development isn't a journey that you can end. It's something that is consistently going to always happen, and something that you can always grow. Don't look at life so hard. It's really not hard. You know what you need to do, so just do those things. I don't know what else to say. It's really, really dark now. I think when I started this, it was like blue back there, now it's gray. That's the end goal with what I'm doing here and all these videos. I just want to change one life. As long as I can change one life and make somebody's day better, or make somebody's life just a little bit easier, that's all I care about. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening to me. I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow. Hopefully I actually catch the view and I don't have to be in this darkness. Look at this. It's literally crazy. I'm using my phone to keep up with sunlight so I'm not black. Not that I... Never mind, bro. Never mind, bro. Just so I'm not dark. Alright. Well, thank y'all for listening, man. It was nice talking to y'all. So, later.